Good morning, guys. September 11th. Everybody's pretty heavy. Praying for Charlie Kirk's family. Absolute horrendous deal. Just gut-wrenching. Pulled these out last night. Fueled everything. The other two are with Bob's. I've got to go pump some fuel into the service truck. They're going to bring fuel today. I want the barrel as empty as we can get it, so that we can hold 1,500 gallon of fuel. Anyway, little sis and me are going to take this one down. May try to open up the field. A little bit of dew this morning. Hopefully I can run okay on the ground. I'm not too worried about the moisture. Hand shell's pretty dry. 15.5, 16.1 yesterday, hand shelling. So anyway, that's the game plan. I'm gonna go pump some fuel and get the day rolling. Alright, fellas, we just left the house, about a mile from the house. We'll get down there and get her opened up and see how this goes. Alright, guys, we're here and opening up. Right along the tree rows. Bring you back when things are a little better for viewing. We're doing some dialing in. Hit a tree limb. I ripped my camera wiring out. That's awesome. Brent had a little bit of grain leaking out the top of the elevator, looked like. I got one cart full. I'm going to check behind some machines and do a little looking here. We don't have the greatest spot to load in this field. It's damp. Everything's wet. That corner down there. Where Cheney's trying to get him lined out. I don't know. I'm full. You can't see it. Broke the camera. You get used to that thing, it kind of sucks without it. Well, heck. My boy's running the other 62, Brent. I think he's already loaded, headed back to the truck. I wanted to get this truck out of here. We haven't got it opened up yet. Still got some end rows to pick. So that's decent, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to road all the way back down to the truck here and get dumped off so we can get this truck out of here. And I got a couple things I really need to do. Looks like we're butt shelling quite a bit. I checked this at 16.2, so yeah. We may be getting some butt shelling now. But anyway, I want to check things out. Go from there. Alright, that's cart number 3. The first semi was gone. Whoops, sorry about that. It's a lot better corn than what we picked the other day. Looks like even better quality. Definitely better production. Dang, Brent dumped on the go, and I'm gonna get emptied here. This ain't great. Oh, dang, I keep not looking in the camera. Sorry, guys. Yep, I got emptied. She's full. Full. Nah, be careful, you're full. You got all the time in the world. Dropped in the air there. Darn it. got the shade there so you guys can't see much. Did I tell you my camera's broke? See if I can remember to shut them fans off. There, shut them off. It's terrible on the volume on it last time. Those fans blow right into that speaker and they cause a problem. Still coming in the fog, of course. Then we just done. Yeah, I missed my camera. This place, first corn crop we've grown on it. I don't believe this farm has ever had corn on it, ever. We've had this farm, I think this is the second year, and you can see there's a lot of bindweed. A lot of bindweed when we took it over. So we're working on that. East side of this farm is not quite as good a dirt as this side, so hopefully production holds in there. Alright, well, you guys can't see too much here, so bring you back when you can. Well, Brent just said his header quit running. I told him, look at that clutch. He said, yeah, the wire had pulled in too, so I gotta see if I got some cramps. Might be lucky. Yeah, it looks like it's header lost, Bob. It's hard to tell right when you stop because you're banging ears, you know. Yeah, it's better. You might watch for this shit and see what we're doing there. Alright, see what happens. Guess who showed up? Got Brett back up and running. I had that connection in my combine. It's the only one I had. Thought I heard something growling coming up behind me, and yeah, it's that damn M11 coming. So, now we have 3. Did I tell you guys I broke my camera? Alright, the reason I'm not in a hurry is, well, maybe the cart just got emptied. Here she comes. Uh-oh. Truck must have showed up. Nobody told me that. Alright, I'm gonna get another truck picked here. Alright, Brent, I gotta quit saying alright. I'm working on that. Sorry guys, he's a ways up there. Brent's dumping. Bob's in front of me. I've got the fans on so you can't hear me. Hands are full. Can't shut them off. There, I shut them off. So anyway, yeah, we just a couple minutes after I take. So yeah, Cheney dumped. Pretty good ditch down through there, Cheney. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get dumped. We're about, well, I don't have a camera, so I can't really tell. About 3/4 full. Brent was about 3/4 full. If we don't dump short, running 3 combines, then we'll be in a problem because we haven't bought another cart. running close. Makes me a little nervous. This ground's not real level. Boy, I wish I'd looked through the dang camera. We have not run Bob's combine since we put that extension on. We ran the auger, but it was empty, so hopefully everything there is good. And she will go ahead and dump Bob as quick as she gets me dumped, and hopefully Bob can get empty. My dang auger, I'm having to hold the switch to get it to pull back.
You want to go ahead and unload this or dump Bob?
Dump Bob. So anyway, I'm having to hold that switch because I've got evidently got a switch bad. It did it once or twice before.
Back on priority being full.
And so anyway, I think I've got a switch that's telling it the auger's back, so it's kicking it out. Makes it a little inconvenient when you're trying to do things one-handed. Hilltop here. Yeah, I'll bring it back. I'm doing the same thing I did last time when I'm going with the sun. You can't see, I'm in the shadow. I think it's just a hair after noon. And we got started probably 10, 2 trucks out. As soon as Bob dumps, 2 semis out. 85, 86 acres here, something like that. It's a long 80. This corn was hailed on really bad. Not quite as bad as Doug's. The same hail that got his wheat got his corn. This, it got it. As the crow flies, that's about 4 or 5 miles that way. Bobby's about to dump over the backside there. Bob, you're not far from dumping over the backside. That'll be a dang it. Sorry guys. I keep looking above the camera. Yeah, chain ain't gonna be full there. Bob's able to reach clear over to the back of the cart, which so is Brent. Brent's running one coat he generally runs. And she's full. Number 2. Alright guys. Yeah, I'll bring you back. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. Bob forgot to bring me a spare camera. And take your time through them ditches, Shani. We're not in that big a hurry. I don't need her tearing my cart up. Alright, later guys. Alright, we're going back the other way, so I had to slow my chains down. Let me shut the fans off. I had to slow my chains down. I'm pitching some ears out the front once in a while. Butt shelling seems to be a little worse. And we're full. Bob's full. Well, that's not great. Don't have a truck at the moment. He's got 2 headed this way. Oh, I better stop before I run it over. Thought maybe I could get up here to Bob, but probably not. Corn's better than that. I better call it. Brent got dumped off right after I did. He went ahead and dumped again to top the cart off. So he'll be a little bit behind us. Hopefully he didn't pick them rows that's coming up behind me. It looks like he did. We'll get out of his road. And my wife, Lisa, is headed down with lunch. I don't know what time it is. Might be crowding one. So don't get out of his road so he can get them picked. And we've got 2 gone, over a third one here, 3.5 here. We pick from here to the road, and the headlands clear around it. So from that tree to there. Corn's not terrible. I don't know what it's making. Generally I can get pretty close, and generally I can get scary close, but without my camera and things going on, it's a little more difficult. And the corn's good enough that we're keeping dumped off and stuff. So anyway, only thing I can promise you is it's beating what we picked so far. And like I said, this 80, probably not the best corn 80. It slopes way off, and it's got, oh hell, he's full. He just about out picking me. Yeah, he's just about full. And Bob, since Lisa's headed this way, do you want to just road on up to the truck?
Can, I guess.
Well, I'm full, and Brent's not probably going to get to you before he's alarmed out.
My alarm has been going off since I passed you.
I guess we'll just rode up to the cart. All 3 of us are full. Brent's still picking, but he's full. No, I'm not sure. You're not running over the back, Brent. I don't think he is, but that'll get him to shut down.
Coming over the front. I don't know. Camera not working.
I guess you weren't coming over the back, but you're fine, you're full. By the time we hit these ditches down here. Alright. I told you I was gonna quit saying. Alright, Samitch.
What's that, Bob? I said, is the camera working on that one? Yeah, that's what I said. I had the camera. It wasn't on the roof. We thought it might be going over the back.
Nah, I was full of it. It was stalks coming down the back. Guys, my camera's broke. Not funny. Well, we don't want to wait on trucks. 2 headed this way. He said they'll probably both be here at the same time. I said that's fine. It won't take long to fill the second one. We've got a semi and a quarter here on the combines in the cart.
There goes 2 bushels.
That's what I said. Them ditches are a problem when you're so full. Bob's running over. There goes Mr. Bunny Rabbit. Oh, I lost him. Whoa, Brent, don't run into me. Guess he didn't know I was over here. Yeah, there's some ditches down through here off this hill. Alright guys, I'll probably bring you back after a bit. We're gonna hope Lisa shows up before the truck. That way we can eat and be ready to rock and roll. Corn looks to be big. Got a little bit of cob in there as usual. And lunch is on its way. Truck got here, Janie got dumped off, I'm dumping off, Bob's behind me ready to dump off. Food's a mile away. She'll have to unload and Brent can dump off. We'll keep moving. That truck out of here. Bob's dumping now. I'm almost half full. We're gonna dump half full because Brent did dump a full bin on there. If we all dump half full, then she'll be more than loaded. On a row, kind of plugging up. When I run low, get down in them dry leaves, it seems like I have a little more trouble. I don't really know that it's plugging up, but it's got some residue there. It's not stopping the ears from going under it. This corn doesn't look a lot better than what we picked, but the ears on it are so much more uniform. Alright, here comes the cart.
Yeah, it looks like there's four rows left on the west side of me now to come along.
Slow down just a little bit. Yeah, about 4 if you got your GPS on. No. Yeah, I don't know if Brent's gonna get dumped off. No, I'd say Brent's not going to get dumped on. That would be a negatory. Shut down, Shane. Damn it. Run it over.
What did you say?
You're running over this side. It's my fault. When you go down through them ditches, just go real slow.
So I won't be able to dump mine again.
No, I didn't get empty. Well, that's not wonderful. It's wonderful it's more bushels. Alright, I'm going to tend to business. That here right there, that's the one we all hate. The ears up in here, we have a shot at getting those. But we know that one laying out there on the snout. Easy goner. He'll roll off and feed the deer. Stay in there a while. Bob's going around me. I'm running 4.7, 4.8. Yep, it's gone now. Those are sure big kernels, but they're supposed to be in the bin. Yeah, I hit that ditch and ran over.
Back yet?
Just pulled in. Truck just pulled in. All three combines are full. Bob should have been full when I was full, so I'm not real happy about him going a little further. Well, never mind. He's got 350 and I got 300. That was stupid. Had a cob hung up in the deck plate. Okay, and he's full. Full. Bob's got to be, well, no, Bob just dumped last pass, so he's got a little bit yet. Brent's got to be full. That will be 5.5. We're loading the semis just like we always do. And at last field, you know, they were leaving at 1,075, 1,078, right in there. Today they're leaving at 1,175, 1,200. So, corn, kill my fans. Corn must be big kerneled and heavy. No complaints on that. 57.6, I think, 57.7, somewhere in there. I wish it was a little heavier. I heard a guy was picking some just north of here the other day, but his moisture was 15.5, and it was 60-pound test weight. And these, the first load was 16.5, second one was 16.3, and I don't know what these are. Haven't seen the last three loads. Yeah, it's not doing bad. I don't know where we're at. I mean, logically, we must be over half done. Because on that end, up that way, the rows start getting pretty short. That hedgerow kind of comes down there across at an angle. It's a half section. We have the north place and this one. I'll get you out of that. The north place and this one, and then there's some pasture to the east side. So 85, 86, I think I've told you that numerous times. We will see where we're at, but it's not bad. Alright guys, let's sit here and listen to me grumble. No, grumble, I'm just yakking. Alright, not much going on except back and forth. It's over the window. Yeah, 6 truck, number 6 is out of here. And we gotta go to them trees yet. So, yeah, it's doing really well. No complaints. Brent's full. I say 6 is out of here. 6 is not out of here. 6 is just pulled up. But the cart's loaded. Brent's loaded. And Bob and I have more than enough to fill that truck. And by the time she gets Brent dumped, I'll be sitting and Bob will fill the cart. So 6 is picked, let's put it that way. This hillside right here, you can see nothing there. I say nothing. Still some ears coming in. It's not as good as the rest of it. Yep, no complaints. One of my buddies lives just down the road that way. I thought Kent would come check on me today, but no, he's got things to do. Ken just showed up. He picked up some filters and some parts for Bob. There's that ear we talked about right there. For his combine, so he dropped him off. He's riding with Bob. Yeah, I get one kicked out there once in a while. Aggravating. That one. We're never recovering that ear. I tried slowing my chains down, that does help a little, but then I start plugging on a lot of the leaves and speed them back up. Alright, like I said, not too exciting going on, so I probably got enough boring stuff already. I didn't think it'd be a problem to get this place done today, and you know, shouldn't be, still shouldn't be when you keep trucks. But we've done some sitting, I'm not gonna lie. I brag about our trucks and they do a good job. But 2 trucks just will not keep up. I mean, they're only hauling about, I don't know, probably 8 miles. Do have to go through town, so slows them down a little, but 2 trucks is making us sit. Kinda is what it is, I guess. Alright. Unloaded. Too much sitting, fellas. Bob's finishing filling the cart. That's load 6. Told you they've been weighing a little heavy. 1175 to 1200. Just getting back here looking, make sure there ain't nothing going on. I do have a little head shatter. A couple there. A couple behind this row, looks like. One there. One there. One over there. Must have been a cob maybe got jerked through there, because I don't see anything else in that row. And I see quite a few behind this row. Little pile there. But that, I don't know. A few down there. There goes Brent blowing and going. Like he's leaving a lot of stock standing. I'll go check behind him. Well, he got a little, say a line of corn, but I question that elevator, that clean grain at the top of the bin's not spitting some out. I think it is. Yeah, we better check that. Better check that. Well, this is my long sit. Bob just taking off. On a rotation, one of us is happy to sit a while. That's my turn this time, I guess. Alright, back in here where it's cool. Grab that one off the ground in front of the head when I picked up. We count it. Yeah, 16. Pretty typical. Length. $36 to there. It's pretty good here. Let me break it. Pretty good kernels. Alright, I'll bring you guys back later. Guys, I just checked. It's 91 degrees out. I'm needing to run my little fans. It's plenty warm in here. Had to back out of the way. I think Brent's coming up behind me. Thought he was coming up behind me. Anyway, yeah, a lot of sitting at the moment, which means the corn's pretty good, I guess, when two semis won't keep it 8 miles away from you. We'll take it. Well, I saw some dust coming, I thought. Yeah, there's some dust coming here. Let's see where he's at. And Bob must have been on the same pass. That's why it took him a bit to get up here. He had to back out, probably, and let Bob around. I thought he was coming up behind me, but anyway, so about 7,200 bushel we picked off this 85 acres. We still have to go over to the trees. So, pretty tickled. I was going to tell you guys too, if any of you have a channel, one I noticed the other day, because sometimes you comment and then I'll go look to see if you have a channel. And Casey Biggs, I believe. Biggs, something like that. Anyway, he's got a channel. Looks like it's growing. I watched it the other day. It's pretty good. And James Brothers. If you guys watch James Brothers, he passed me in subscribers. So only you guys can help me with that. I think he's up in Canada. Runs a lot of cat stuff. He does a good channel. I subscribed to him when he had like 50 subscribers. And now he's over, 4,200, 4,600, I think. So he's interesting to watch. If he happens to see this, then I enjoy your channel. So that's a couple of smaller ones I'd like to holler out, help them see if they can grow a little. And I always appreciate when they holler out, channels holler out to us. So, all right, guys, I'm just sitting here bored, listening to the radio and talk radio. So you know what's on there today, and it's not 9/11 too much. About Kirk's family and him, and gosh, that breaks my heart. Like him or not, it breaks my heart. Well, guys, sometimes
We counted those rows.
I think that was Brent. Sometimes I forget to tape when all hell breaks loose. Brent went by me.
That was where that skip was. I thought that was a different planter, but I guess you said you ran out of seeds there in a box.
Brent went by me as I was sitting here waiting to dump, and Cheney's coming now to dump me. Truck number 7's gone.
Just keep it in mind, Brent, and watch for a PTO shaft for a fertilizer spreader. You probably won't find it, but keep your eyes open.
So anyway, he went by me, and
where it ended up going missing, huh?
sorry guys.
From about where we are to the east.
So anyway, he went. Wow. All right. So anyway, he went by me, and as I was sitting here, I saw some corn dumping out of the right-hand side, and I checked behind him. You guys watched me, and I thought there was a, just a tiny little line. It was patternable, but it wasn't a lot of loss. So anyway, when he went by, I saw. I'm not gonna say it was dumping out, but it was. I could see it coming out of the underneath the shield up there. Well, I assumed it was that there's a latch on top of the clean grain up there. It's a door. And I assumed that it was that door. Well, he climbed up there, and that door somehow had shifted a 1/4 of an inch. So there was a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch gap up there. So when he got above that door with corn, then it was leaking out that door. So anyway, him and Bob got it fixed, got it put back on. Like I said, it was only when it was above that, and yeah. But anyway, we got it fixed. Like I said, 7 is gone. This is the first dump for number 8. Told you they've been averaging 1175 to 1200. We're loading them exactly. I guess I probably told you that too. Just like we were the other day at 1075. One's heavier. We've still got to do, these are point rows here, so it does get smaller up through there, but we still got that. We'll have way more than 8 semis, which is awesome.
Well, I knew who paid for the drink because she got me the smallest Red Bull and didn't give me the Dr. Pepper I asked for on top of it. She's pretty tight.
Maybe there was a miscommunication.
I'm talking about my daughter.
Could be, but she's pretty tight.
Oh, Kara, if you watch this, he don't mean nothing by it. Kara, my daughter, was in town, so she stopped and grabbed us some drinks. He better just be glad she got him something. All right, I'm going to get a drink here from Cheney. YouTube. Put her on YouTube. Later. Well, truck number 8's out of here. Right here he comes down the road. Truck number 8. And we have about 600 bushel towards truck number 9. Getting close to done. We told him to come back. It wouldn't be a full load for him when he comes back, but it'll be what it'll be for him. That's the first dump on Ford truck number 9. I'm about 3/4 full. Bob's about the same, maybe a little less. So Bob and I fill up, that'll be another 820. So yeah, that'll be crowding in on 9. Some of you guys up north think that's not good. That's pretty darn good for around here. Alright, I'll bring you back. Okay guys, that one's done. 85 acres, truck number 9, and he's going to be full. Just about perfect. They've got about 550 and 300 on him. He's got about 850 on him, and Brent and I have about 250 between us. So yeah, be another close to 1100 bushel load. And get him out of here, and sounds like we're going to move to an 80 north.
Make damn sure you pull that auger before you go underneath them power lines.
We've got 80 north, mostly north, a little bit back east.
What? Out, you mean?
And
Yeah, I'm talking to the other two.
I don't know if we can run.
Their auger before they drive under the power line, so you're not folding underneath.
Oh, I thought they were just dumping on me.
They have more rain up there, so I don't know if we can run on the ground, but I'll let you know what's going on. Alright guys, we moved. We got 80 acres here. I walked out in it. I don't want to track it. I don't think it's, I don't know, it's pretty good corn. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to another one up towards the house. We've got 126 acres. That's pretty rolling. It drains most of it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not willing to track it just yet. Not being no-till. Alright, we'll go 1, 2, 3 miles north and a mile west, and see if we can run there. If not, we're probably done for a day or two till it dries out. Well guys, since we're back to the house, I guess we're done for the day. Other field was too wet too. Just not willing to track it at the moment, so we got 85, 86 acres cut today. Better than nothing. I'll throw this on. Later guys.